Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be safe and sound inside your homes. From 21st of September 2020, the partial mode of physical classroom teaching has resumed. It's better to attend schools on your turn so that you can patch the things from the actual mode of teachings. And actual mode of the teaching is real mode of teaching, real form of the teaching. These virtual classes can't be substituted for the physical mode of teachings. But at the moment, two modes are going on, that is the virtual mode as well as the physical mode. Do facilitate yourselves from both the ends so that you can crack the incoming examinations with ease. And you have to leave the psychological depressions that 1.5 month only left because examinations are scheduled in the month of November. 1.5 month is enough. You have to put extra efforts, you have to do extra hard work, and you can crack the coming examinations with ease. Dear students, the time management is necessary. You have to manage time, and very important thing is that you have to build confidence that I will cross every barrier, and these examinations are meager things. Dear students, when you attend school, you have to keep all the precautionary measures in mind. You have to follow all SOPs in letter and spirit. Dear students of class 10th, today we are dealing with very important short story of class 10th subject English, that is Abeli. Abeli is a very beautiful short story written by Abdul Ghani Sheikh. In this short story, Abdul Ghani Sheikh has portrayed some contradictions. It is contradiction, that is simplicity, ignorance versus modernity, and also the uh, generation gap of the people, because the generation gap is there and the contradiction between the gen, between different generations. Dear student, Abeli was a simple lady. She was continuing her life, or she was sustaining with complete simplicity and ignorance. She was not responding to the modern technology. So it is the short story that is actually the contrast between the simplicity, ignorance, and modernity, and also the generation gap. Dear students, once this simple lady Abeli heard about the earthquake in Turkey, she was dumbfounded. She was asking everybody whether her granddaughter would be safe in Srinagar. Her granddaughter was in Srinagar for pursuit of education. She was considering the Turkey and Srinagar the same places, so she was completely unaware about the outside world. So this is the simplicity, and this is the simplicity, or we can say the Aveli was not responding to the modern technology, as she was not aware about the outside world. Once Turkey and Srinagar, she is considering the same cities, so how it indicates how simple the Aveli was. Dear students, when once flood hit Srinagar city and she waved her hands in agitation that her granddaughter would be safe or not. So in her home, she waved her hands in agitation. And once she heard about the breakdown in the bus in which her granddaughter Ruxana was traveling, she argued that all the passengers might have died. And once she was in her fields, an aeroplane was flying over, and she say goodbye to aeroplane by groceries that was placed in her basket. Once a gun was placed in her kitchen, and she did not sleep for whole night. She guarded the gun, but this simply means she was completely simple. So it is a contrast between the simplicity and the modern world. You have to keep in mind that this story is the contrast between simplicity, ignorance, and the modern technology and the modern world. And some people are confined to homes, they never visit the other places, so they are considering the other world as the same world. Dear students, but you have to keep one thing in the mind. No doubt there are the generation gaps, but these elderly people always are the embodiment of love. The love is residing in their bodies. You can get it from here that her granddaughter Ruxana was pursuing education or was studying in Srinagar. She was asking every passerby whether her granddaughter is safe in Srinagar, whether she is reading well in the Srinagar. She was asking everybody. That means how he she loved her granddaughter. But dear students, there is love in the old people. Their love is completely residing in their mind, body, and soul. So she was always caring for her granddaughter Ruxana. Dear students, this love we can't realize. We can't realize how the old people or how the simple people are blessed with love, how they are the reservoir of the love. And when we realize it, it is too late. It is too late. We realize the love of old people, love of elderly people, love of simple people, but it is too late. Dear students, I am repeating the things for you. Abil is a short story beautifully authored by Abdul Ghani Sheikh, in which he describes or portrays the contradiction between two things, that is simplicity, ignorance versus modernity, or we can say the generation gap of the people. Abeli was a simple lady. Her daughter was pursuing education in Srinagar city when Turkey was hit by earthquake and she was dumbfounded. She considered the Srinagar city and the Turkey as the same places. That means she was mm, knowing nothing about the outside world. She was living in complete simplicity and ignorance. And once Srinagar city was hit by floods where her granddaughter was studying, she waved her hands in agitation and she was asking every passerby whether her daughter is safe in Srinagar. Oh, dear students, they are simple people, no doubt. Abeli is a very good story. They are simple people, but they are the embodiment of love. They are the reservoir of love. No doubt the generation gap is there, but we can't realize love, their the reservoir of the love. When we realize it, it is too late. The best is to realize the love. There is always a generation gap. There is simplicity. There is modernity. We should forget these things and should realize the love of the old people. Dear students, it's all about the short story Abeli. In case of any confusion or query that may strike your mind after watching this video, you can call me on 7006671106 or WhatsApp me on the same number. And when you post your query or forward your query by any means, by WhatsApping or by calling, within short duration of time your query or confusion shall be cleared. But before leaving the class, I am advising you to concentrate on self studies. You manage your time, do frame timetable inside your homes and give sufficient time to every subject so that you can cross the examination without any hesitation with good percentage of marks. Second important thing is that you have to leave all psychological pressures, psychological depressions. You need to be motivated and you have to build confidence in you and you will crack the examinations with nice percentage of marks. Thanks. Be balanced.